All right, I'm going to give a little update on changing the treatment plan and going back to Hope Lodge too. So I'm sure my great care team, friends, family will step up. Have to have that in place with Hope Lodges. I'll need somebody to be there, but quite a few updates. I tried to upload a video the other day. I don't know that it went. So sitting out here in Doylestown, just place, you can see. I got the ball game on the laptop. Got Echo out here, and got this Padron, and this is a beautiful Padron right here. And this is the 90. I think 95. I think it's one of the strongest ones. So it's a little strong to start out. First cigar of the day, but it's been a good day. So what's going on with me in the treatment plan? So last couple days I met with both the oncologists at Cleveland Clinic, and they're going to change things around a little bit. I really like their approach. They're proactive. They're aggressive. One of the reasons the needs changed is the latest MRI that compared to the one before does show some spreading of the tumor a bit, which is concerning, but they said, that's normal with this glioblastoma, and they got to be more aggressive. And so what they're going to do is start a new FDA-approved therapy when a tumor grows, and I'll get some infusion. What ended up landing me in the hospital before was that as the steroids were dropped down, steroids can have a multitude of side effects and also impede some of the treatment. So they want to knock those down, but they want to do it in a way that's not going to obviously debilitate me or wind me up back in the hospital. So they got this plan to do this infusion, which ought to help. That can reduce steroids, and then maybe even try some immunotherapies, which is a little tricky for me because I'm on immunosuppressants for my liver transplant I had years ago, and so they got to kind of weigh that, and hopefully I don't go into any kind of liver rejection. It said actually there's about a 10% chance of that with what they've got planned, but they're going to take it in incremental steps, and we'll see. But I like the idea of the plan, and Echo keeps trying to get out the door. So the other thing is and I may have mentioned it maybe on the other video, I don't know if it uploaded or not, but my radiation treatment now is, instead of 5 days a week, going to go to 7 days a week, so every day. So weekends, and that'll get Lisa more involved because she's not working weekends, so she can drive me up there and be more involved on her days off, which I think would be good for her to help process all of this. So anyway, ball game here. Don't want to get too many copyright infringement, but I'm in a great spot out here in my sister's porch. It's got a covered porch. Still a little cold. Obviously, I'm dressed up here with multiple layers. In the 40s, I think it's going to warm up, but that's Northeast Ohio. I'm actually kind of glad it's overcast outside. I don't know if you can see it out there. I'm actually going back to Hope Lodge on Monday. Today is Thursday. And Monday's the eclipse, and so I'll be right downtown Cleveland in the Hope Lodge, and yes, everybody's come to Cleveland, I guess, for the solar eclipse, and so it's going to be a traffic nightmare. So we'll see what happens, but the good news is about, you can see those clouds, but it's Cleveland, so it's going to be overcast most likely, and I think that will probably detract from some of the crowds. We'll find out. We'll see if we do a video on that or not. But if you want sunshine, you don't move to Northeast Ohio. That's for sure. Move to Colorado, Arizona. So I feel good about the change in treatment. Obviously, I'm a little disappointed that the tumor's growing, but it is aggressive. They're going to monitor it. He said, the drawback with going 7 days a week, they're increasing, my radiation, is that I might get more, debilitating. He doesn't think I'll lose much brain functioning, but going to be fatigued. So um, the fatigue is really interesting. I mean, it just like hits, and it's like, oh, man, I got to lay down. It's crazy. My sister and I went out. We had a nice lunch. We went up to Chagrin Falls, and I had some fish and chips, fresh walleye. It was awesome. But then sometimes that fatigue hits in several hours after the radiation I had in the morning, and it's like, man, I'm zonked. I like go from, maybe a energy level of maybe 15%, which I might wake up to like down to like 5% or 3%. It's like, man, I just got to lay down. So a little cat nap. I took a couple hour cat nap. I think that helped. People ask about pain. I mean, I got a little headache. Yeah, we'll see. It's some head pressure. So there's a lot of swelling still in the brain. He identified that on the scans, and that causes the pain. But overall, it's I like their approach. We got two oncologists there that are working hand in hand. They're both somewhat different styles, so I like them both. And they make decisions as a team up there, which is a great credit to the clinic. So we'll keep plugging away. I think he was telling me he's looking where the tumors are. He was showing me the scans in the brain, and it does affect some coordination issues and those type of things. But for the most part, like the memory issues and pieces like that, it's not in that part yet. And hopefully, and that's the idea of continuing the treatment to fight that. He said we'll do another scan. We'll see what's working, hopefully, and hopefully this idea of doing this infusion, cutting back a little bit on steroids, is a little bit crapshoot, because it ended up me up in the hospital before when they cut back on steroids. That was the only thing really shrinking the inflammation, and so, but he thinks with this infusion it'll counteract that. So that infusion is coming up next week. I'll get an infusion there, and we'll see. But they're on top of things. So I'm appreciative of that. As far as pain level, I mean, it's not crazy, but it's not insignificant either. And I'm trying to avoid any the harder stuff, primarily taking Tylenol. Mentioned some of the herbal remedies. I might try that. I don't know. And we'll just kind of plug away. But I am really excited getting back to the Hope Lodge. The care team will be there to be right down close to Little Italy. My friends, family come up. We'll go down to the cigar shop. And again, the only drawback there is I got to have somebody basically around the clock with me. And so I got this amazing support team of friends and family. They're signing up on Google and taking calendar slots, and just amazing. The grace of having friends and family like that is just blows me away, really. And my sister's been awesome. And again, this will get Lisa more involved because of the weekend, and we'll see. So no complaints today. Great cigar. Like I said, a little heavy for the first one today, but we had a decent lunch and had a nice nap in the afternoon. And just gonna watch the Guardians, man. They're on a roll, playing the Twins 0-0. So got the laptop out here, and we'll just take it a day at a time. So thanks for checking in. Appreciate the comments and the interest, and we'll keep you posted. See you soon.